I'm backing up my truck, I'm gonna hook it up, loading up my boat with all my gear. I've been working hard all week, trying to make ends meet, spending time wishing I was fishing. Oh, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Gather up your gear and come along. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Mountain States fishing all day long. I'm backing up my truck, I'm gonna hook it up, loading up my boat with all my gear. I've been working hard all week, trying to make ends meet, spending time wishing I was fishing. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Gather up your gear and come along. Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Mountain States fishing all day long.
Hey, today's a really special show for me. Really special episode. This weekend marks our 10th year, the beginning of our 10th year on television with Mountain States Fishing. You know, about 11 years ago, we had an idea for a concept of a television show. And we said, let's take people in the region fishing to places that they can go next Saturday. And let's show them some basic, simple ways to approach it. Not make it intimidating. Not make it about watch me catch a fish, but make it about here's where you can go and some basic ways to approach it and maybe some even advanced tips about how you can fish it. And we cut a pilot about 11 years ago. Tom Bruno and I went out and we went out on Pueblo Reservoir, and it sat in the can, as they say, for about 6 to 9 months. And then all of a sudden some discussion started with a TV station, and I talked to Crestliner Boats, and they really believed in the concept and what I had done in the fishing industry. And they said, here's the money to get started, let's give it a try. Well, you know, when I started, I told everybody, I said, I hope we can go for 2 years so people don't say we got canceled and we didn't do a very good job. And here we are starting our 10th season. And you know, the concept was to take you places right here. We started out at places like Pueblo Reservoir. We've shot 2 or 3 shows right down there. Just a short drive from your backyard. We went up to Granby, Lake Granby. We've done several shows up there with different people through the years, both ice fishing and on the water. Took you to Blue Mesa Reservoir, several reservoirs around the area. We've had the help of the Division of Wildlife and Colorado State Parks, but we really wanted to take you to places that you could watch the show and say, next Saturday, I can go fishing there. Or you know what? I've never tried fishing for those kind of fish. There's a lake by me that has fish just like that. I'm going to go out and give it a try. And I'll tell you, the emails we get, the phone calls we get, the support we get tells us the concept has really been accepted by you out there. Because if you weren't out there watching, we wouldn't be starting our 10th year on television, and we wouldn't be able to take you to places like this.
Ah, I got him.
Got him?
Oh, it's a nice one too.
All right.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Bring it over here and I'll help you land it.
It's a nice fish.
Trying to keep the boat square here.
Let's see if I can keep his head up here. There we go. Watch it, that's only 8-pound test.
There we go. That's a little one. What are you wasting time with these little ones for?
Yeah, okay.
So
There you go.
Got it.
Thanks, sir.
Nice little pond bass. Let me explain to you a little bit exactly what we're doing here. We're taking little tiny jigs, and we'll give you a close-up of these later on. We're taking little tiny jig heads with a tube jig on them, and bright reddish colors seem to work real well. We're taking half of a mealworm, and we're hooking it on that hook. And all we're doing is casting these out. Now, you can vertically jig these if you can get right over the fish, but right now the fish are in real tight to shore. So we're casting them up and working them down along the bottom. And when these kokanee hit it, you actually don't get a thump. It's just a little bit of weight there, and you hit it, and then they fight like crazy for their size, don't they?
Yes, they do. They move right out.
Fun. There we go. There we go. I got one.
Hey, I got one too. All right.
Whose is bigger?
Well, I don't know. Let's get him up here and see.
Mine's gonna be bigger. I know it is.
No. Mine's got to be bigger.
Well, I tell you what, on light tackle, these little fighters.
Ooh.
I got a light line. I don't want to break them off. Come here. Come here. Jeez, hold still.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's see whose is bigger.
Yeah?
Oh.
Got you easy. can I say?
No respect. We're gonna let him go anyway. Oh, nice brown trout. Oh, well, he's still nice and alive. Then we get him back in the water. Thank you, Mr. Brown Trout. You know, in addition to places right in your backyard where you could go fishing, and we tried to show you places that got you excited about where you could go and how you could fish it, we enlisted the support of some of the best and most famous anglers, both in this region and nationally, to help. You know, I travel the world and I fish, and I've been fortunate all my life to be able to fish with some of the best fishermen in the best waters in the world, but no one can be expert enough on all types of fishing to really bring you a show that would cover all these aspects and really broaden your horizons. So we went out and got some, and we've had the help of just some of the best fishermen in the world. Guys like, I mentioned Tom Bruno earlier, Bob Jacklin, Hall of Fame fly fisherman, Dan Swanson and Gary Darling, and many other local anglers who are tournament anglers, guides like Bernie Keefe, Janice O'Shea. We've just had a number of just really top local people, and then we've had national people like Ron Seelhoff, one of the winningest all-time walleye fishermen in the history of the sport. So we've just had so many great people help us out, and in addition, a lot of them are very supportive of the children's programs. Tried to bring you those programs, get you excited about getting your kids out fishing. You know, these people, and the people like the ones you're going to see now coming up, helped us make Angling Adventures and Mountain States Fishing, our two television shows, as great as they have been over the last 10 years.
Good cast. He ate it. Okay.
Boy, I tell you what, they just go where they want to go, don't they? Well, that's a nice one.
There we go.
Boy, I don't know, but that fish has got to be pushing, what, 8-9 pounds? You know, get out and enjoy this. I mean, this is so much fun. Let's go catch up with Barry. He's probably got another one on by now.
Whoa, we got a bite going on here.
Oh,
I'll just go ahead and swing that one.
man, I tell you what.
Hey, Trev, what do you think of that guy? Is that a pretty good one?
Those are nice, I tell you, you know.
That's a beautiful crappie right there, Terry.
There you go. That's good. Grab him by the horns. Handle him just like a bull. There we go. Let's take him up here. See how I got my fingers around him, and then push your head down right. Do it. You gotta get underneath those gills. Underneath them. You know, Barry, we're out here trying to show people how to catch warm water species on a fly rod. Now your son is showing us up with a spinning rod.
You just never know.
What's your first name? Mike. Mike Reynolds, the new television star.
Come here. A lot of fight left in it. Come here. There we go. Oh, it came off too. That was nice. It's a nice little fish. It's a pretty little fish, really chunky.
All right, there he came. Came around. I think I got him on that trailer hook there. Come around, come right on up and hit that spinner right there. Nice, decent little 12, 13-inch fish. Bring him right over here. But wet my hands, don't take off that slime coat on him. There we go. Real important part about fishing for smallmouth bass when burning spinner bait, such as we were doing this morning.
Haven't seen his head yet. There you go.
Oh, it's got some weight. This got some weight.
I'll slow her down then.
It's a good fish. Good fish.
Oh yeah.
Good fish. Oh yeah. All right. Oh man. You know, we went all morning. We're catching about 3 fish. Searched the lake, couldn't find any more activity. I lost count how many we've caught in the last 2 hours. And nice fish.
And keep his head up when I bring him in. And I'm gonna bring him in. This is a nice rainbow. And it's about, 12 inches. And they're beautiful.
Looks like he got that bottom hook too.
He got the bottom one again. beautiful rainbows in this water. These rainbows in the Big Thompson range anywhere from 8, 10 inches all the way up to, I've seen them up as high as 16 inches, 18 inches. It's a beautiful rainbow.
So now we'll try and nymph through that
Try
same
and
spot.
right through there.
All right, hooked up right away. All right.
There he is. The greenback.
All right.
Cutthroat.
And now this is what we're fishing for, folks. These aren't giant fish, but these are native to Colorado. They're just beautiful in color. It's the only fish, the only trout native to Colorado. And we want to try to get a really good camera shot of them. If you can see that, the colors are just spectacular.
Hey, there he is.
What'd you catch that? Was that on a hopper? What was that on?
Yeah, I fished a hopper all the way up this fast water. I only got 2 strikes. One was a big brown or big whitefish, I'm not sure. And then we got this about 13-inch rainbow. But it's a nice fish.
Here, I'll take your rod.
All right, we'll take it so we can let him go here and take a look at him. But it's a nice fish.
Yeah, it's a nice solid
Yeah,
rainbow.
it's a nice solid rainbow. Let's let him go. Thank you.
You bet.
Well, we got one.
Another one. You know, you guys are spanking me today. I'm gonna have a long drive home.
Nice fish.
Ooh.
I think it's a black.
Oh, all right. Don't let him get around that log. What do you got? 8-pound test, 6-pound test?
6. Yeah. He's hooked this pretty good.
He's hooked good as long as we don't get tangled.
There's a fish.
There we go. Well, you know, folks, this young guy's spanking me today, and so is this guy. They're all spanking me today. You're a lake, I guess, and you're a fish, but here, you can hold that one.
Well,
We'll let
thank
it go.
you, sir.
You guys are doing a great job, though.
Yep.
Lots of great fish. Think, Bernie, everybody else is catching bigger fish.
Terry, it's the first fish of the year. I got to be happy with it.
Actually, it's a nice, healthy fish. Just exactly what we're trying to catch out here today. You know, if you get your hand in their mouth, they do hurt. Nice, another nice, healthy eater lake trout, Granby, Colorado, fishing with Bernie Keefe. Thank you, my man, and the boys from
Thank you,
Sun
sir.
Honda. You know, something still magical about fishing under a bobber, you know that?
I know.
I'm gonna put
It's just
one on.
fun to watch the bobber go bloop.
Well, how many kids grew up? How many kids grew up? There you go, another one. I'm gonna have to switch to a bobber.
Yeah, Troy, they pretty much want it sitting still, it seems like.
They, how many kids, you know, you can't talk to him when I'm talking to you on camera.
All right.
I'm trying to say something to the camera and he's talking to Troy.
Look at the size of this thing.
Oh, wow. He's talking to the camera boat. Typical bass tournament guys. We got Troy Colburn running the camera boat for us today, and Jeff and these bass guys. You don't know what I went through to convince these guys we're going crappie fishing. Now, we'll probably do some bass fishing.
When I catch crappie like that, though, I can handle it.
You know what?
It's almost like catching a bass.
That's bigger than most of the bass you catch.
Oh, no. Look at the size of this.
Those
What
are
a beautiful
crappies.
I got you.
I think I'm caught in your trolling motor.
Oh. You're caught in my,
On your
my
line.
line.
All right, well,
Well,
way to start. You know, I've been
first
out
fish
here.
of the day.
That's not too bad. We've been fishing for all of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He said, you know, he got out here a little ahead of me before we got started today. He said, it's been a little slow, he said. So we get out here and second bite, nice horsetooth walleye. Let's get a good look at that one. This one's, look at the thickness of the show. That's quite a lineup of fishermen that helped us, isn't it? I mean, we've really shown some great places in the region and some great fishermen that have helped us make this show so successful. You know, we started a few years ago also taking some of those vacation trips on Mountain States fishing, and we took trips to places like Alaska and Canada, and they were so popular that people wanted to see more of them, but we didn't want to take away from the local flavor of Mountain States fishing and how it got you out on the weekend. And that led to a spin-off, our newest show that started just a couple of years ago, Angling Adventures, which follows Mountain States fishing on altitude here. And I'll tell you what, it just has taken off. So now we have Mountain States fishing, which you watch every week, and we take you to places in the region that you can go Saturday, and Angling Adventures, where we virtually take you all over the world, mostly North America, some of it right here in Colorado, but we've taken you to Mexico. We've taken you to Alaska, the Bahamas. We've taken you to Minnesota, to British Columbia, across Canada to Manitoba, and many more, and we've got a lot more to come. And here's just a few of the shots we've taken on some of those great trips as we were filming Angling Adventures.
Another big one. Oh, this is one heck of a spot.
You got another big one? Oh yeah, he's nice.
What a spot this is. Another nice, oh! Another nice fish.
Where is he? Need some help?
I think I can get him.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's barely hooking.
Yeah, get him, get him. Oh! Yeah, he was barely hooked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Got him.
Okay.
Lake Wheatas.
Lake Wheatas.
Your arms get tired from catching the fish.
Yes, sir.
We caught him Carolina rig worm that time. We caught him Texas rig worms, topwater, crankbaits. The big fish were deep this trip, but I'll bet you get times when the big fish are up too and they catch them on the surface, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I tell you what, I've never seen a lake with so many big fish.
Yeah, we got lots
Thank
of
you guys.
many big fish.
We'll be back. Let's get him back in the water, or her back in the water. Salute.
Okay.
There we go. Oh no.
There we go.
That's crossing his eyeballs.
Another one.
Terry, I didn't know you were so aggressive.
You know, we're only catching a fish every 10-15 minutes. Could you pick it up a little bit?
It's a little slow.
It's not pulling as hard as the first one, but I don't know if that means anything at this point because he might not know yet.
That's right. He may not know he's hooked. Then again, you know, the best part about fishing kings, Terry, is you never know how big he's going to be. He could be 10 pounds, he could be 20 pounds, he could be 40 pounds, he could be 90 pounds.
Oh, that's just it. I mean, and a 10-pounder will pull you like more than most fish most people have ever caught.
That's right. You know, those saltwater fish tend to fight a whole lot harder than fish that have spent their entire lives in fresh water. Yeah. Let's run them up on the beach, buddy. Let's run them right straight up on the beach. There you go. That's cooking with hot mustard gas. Bring him right on up in there. Hey ho! Nicely played. Okay.
What do we do with
This is a nice male. He's about 19 pounds worth of fish. Say hello. We'll let him go make some babies.
King salmon, Good News River Lodge, Alaska. Life doesn't get a whole lot better than this.
No, it sure doesn't. All right, go make some girl proud, buddy. Thanks for your time.
There you go.
Looking for a 29 and a half. Oh, he's taking line back. You gain 5 feet and lose 2.
Go, Karen. You win that big one, you can get it. Yeah. Go, Karen, go. Go, just like that.
Go.
33.
Go, Karen, go.
Go, Karen, go. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, Oliver, bring him closer to the boat.
Okay.
So Joe can stick him. He's just barely hooked here. Need a little bit closer. Karen, you'll need to follow us with the rod tip. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. You'll need to get on him.
That's bigger than your other one.
I don't know if that's 30 or 20. Boy. Wow. Yay, Karen.
Yay!
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Come on, old bucket mouth.
Man, they're in here. Boys.
Here we go. Back in the canary grass. That's a good one. It's a sow.
It's a nice one.
That's a sow. It's a leech lakeler.
Oh yeah.
That's over 5.
Well, Jimmy, good job.
That's a big bass. That's a tank. That's a 5
How's that for a
pounder.
Leech Lake bass?
Beauty. That's what I saw swimming around in there. Let's get some more.
That's a pig.
Yeah.
Nice fish.
Beautiful.
And they're fairly common, really, if you can find them.
You get a lot of fish in the 3-pound range, which is a good average, you know, and then you get those horses like that, and they're so strong, and they're just no fun to catch, you know.
Just way too much work.
They're way too much work. They're too heavy.
Yeah. I hope I go home and my arms are just sore.
And they're well built. They're real pretty bass. They're real golden, nice looking fish.
Gone.
What's your name?
Rachel.
Rachel. Yeah. Do you want to hold it? You could put your So you're just one of those girls who's going to catch a fish and the guys have to take them off, huh? You know, I hope you enjoyed kind of reminiscing as much as I did back at some of the things we've accomplished till now. And I tell you what, I still can't believe that this starts our 10th year on television. And what I really want to do is thank everybody out there who's watched our television shows over the year, because without your support, none of this happens. You know, we get so many emails and phone calls and people that come up to us at sports shows and tell us how much they love what we do and how much they enjoy and how much it helps them enjoy fishing. And that's the true reward of this. And we want to continue with that. We're heading into our 10th year, and we don't know where the future will take us, but it looks like we're going to be around a while. You know, we've evolved over the years in Mountain States fishing, and we want your support. You know, you can call my radio show anytime. Email us. Tell us what you would like to see, what you like and what you don't like. You know, about 1999, Karen Cullum took over the production of Mountain States Fishing, and things took off to a level we never would have dreamed of. And we've had so many great sponsors that have helped us over the years. You know, Crestliner Boats, who wrote the first check to get us going. Eagle Claw, who's been with us forever. And, you know, many, many others. I don't want to keep naming them. We'll leave some out. But just wonderful people who have made this possible. So hopefully we're going to be able to continue for a long time to bring you fishing you like and you enjoy, and places you can go to on Mountain States Fishing and Angling Adventures.